The latest episode of Meghan's podcast saw her discussing the topic Beyond the Archetype, human being, with guests Michaela J. Rodriguez and Candace Bushnell. Meghan's latest podcast debuted at 69 in the top episodes in the US. Meghan Markle spoke of how female sexuality is so much more vilified than men's, and even women in their 50s can be targeted by gossip about how they were a slut in college. While men are described as players, women are mocked for their sexual behaviour, Markle said. However, Meghan's latest episode drew the ire of royal fans who mocked her. One person commented, "Now she's trying to explain why she slept around." The second wrote, "She wants to be seen as sexual, as someone who can get a man with sex. This is who she is, not a feminist. Not someone who wants to be in a loving, respectful, physical relationship." The various pictures the body language guy had in a recent post shows her posing with different men. I think those pics show exactly who she is and what she's about. She uses sex to get what she wants, end of story. I really don't think that she likes men. She likes what they can do for her and what they can give her. Others believe that Meghan is trying to defend her yacht girl days. According to Tom Bauer, Meghan Markle flirted so hard with Rory McIlroy that her boyfriend demanded to know whether she cheated on him with the champion golfer. After McIlroy and Markle posted the Ice Bucket Challenge video, which raised funds for motor neuron disease research, they enjoyed a drink at the Fitzpatrick Hotel with the sportsman that was staying. They were spotted by the hotel's owner, John Fitzpatrick, who invited them to join him at dinner with 20 pals at Cipriani that night. The following morning, McIlroy arrived at Ridgewood Country Club 30 miles away to play in a new competition. Worse for wear after a hectic night, he fell back to 101st place, Bauer writes. Nevertheless, he refused to sleep as usual near the golf course to be ready the following day. Instead, he drove back to New York to see Meghan. His performance suffered. Back home in Toronto at the end of the week with her boyfriend, chef Corey Vitiello, Markle gushed about the sports star on a now defunct blog, The Tig. Bauer writes that Markle, then starring on Suits, was keen to use their close relationship to promote herself, adding, "She encouraged the media to publish photographs of McIlroy and herself. As she would later admit, she occasionally set up a paparazzi photo or let info slip out to the press." Asked by Vitiello whether she was having a relationship with McIlroy, Markle insisted their time together was innocent. Bauer writes, "He believed her." That same year, Markle used connections to snag a speaking slot at the One Young World Conference in Dublin, Bauer writes. Excited about a trip, she posted a message to an Irish friend of McIlroy, "Lock something down. I head out there October the 14th to the 17th. Have a wonderful night. Ex Meghan Markle," Bauer writes. Markle and her boyfriend flew in from Toronto in a NetJet paid for by McIlroy, sources told Bauer. On October the 17th, Markle and McIlroy had dinner at swanky Dublin restaurant Fade Street Social. She was spotted looking smitten, gazing intently at McIlroy by a newspaper gossip columnist, and Vitiello was annoyed. Again he challenged Meghan. Had there been an affair, he asked angrily. Emphatically, Meghan denied that she'd betrayed him, Bauer writes. She said she and McIlroy were just friends, and once more he believed her.